guys, are you ready for a 1-week update on our fast and easy homemade compost? If you joined us for last week's video, you know that I challenged you to start your very own compost bin. So, did you do it? Let me know in the comments. I promised I would be back with weekly updates so that I can show you exactly what we add to our compost and just how quickly it breaks down. And remember, this is all about going the second mile with your resources. If you are the type of person that is tired of throwing eggshells and coffee grounds and all those different vegetable scraps and everything in the trash, when you know you could be turning those into nutrients for your garden, then this is the video for you, and we are about to show you just how easy it is to do. Okay, we're going to start with eggshells. Now, this can be a very smelly process if you don't do it correctly. So what I do is I keep one empty container out, and as I use eggshells, I just drop them in there, and then as soon as I have a second, I go rinse those out real good, and I leave them to air dry. Once they are air dried, I may throw them in a container or something until I have enough to throw them in the processor. Now, if you want to process your eggshells right away, you can as soon as they're dry. I just don't like dirtying up the little mini processor any more often than I have to, so I usually wait until I've accumulated several eggshells before I do that. Now, if you don't have one of these mini processors, I highly recommend them. It sure does beat getting out your full-size processor. I will link these in the description. They're super affordable. I believe you can get them for like 10 or 15 bucks at this point. Now, I do have a countertop compost bin that is really cute and it fits in with my kitchen decor. I'll share a picture of that here, but I'll also share a link to that in the description as well. You actually don't need this if you don't really want to have one out on your counter. I also keep an old coffee can and at least throw my used coffee grounds in there with the filter and everything. You can throw all of that into your countertop compost bin or into an old coffee container or anything like that that has a lid on it. Otherwise, you're going to get a bunch of gnats. But keep a lid on it and you'll be just fine. One more thing to note is that if you have leftover black coffee at the end of your morning, you can even dump that in as well. That is a great way to add some nutrients and a little bit of liquid to your compost. Make sure that you toss your leftover coffee in there so that it doesn't go to waste either. Just make sure that it's black coffee and that you haven't added any cream or sugar or anything like that to it. Another thing that I like my countertop compost bins for is veggie scraps as I'm cooking dinner or preparing anything, banana peels, celery. We were making stuffing the other day, so of course, celery and eggshells, we had all of that stuff while we were cooking Thanksgiving dinner. Any type of vegetable scraps, potato peels, onion peels, whatever you've got, just throw that in there as long as it's raw, uncooked, and not seasoned. If you throw in anything that is cooked or seasoned, you do run the possibility of getting mice or rats in your bin, and you certainly don't want that. I know I don't. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope this has encouraged you to go the second mile with your resources. And I hope that you have taken me up on this challenge to start your own compost bin. Even if you didn't start the first week, jump in now and watch for next week's video as we share another update. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Let me know how your compost is doing, and let me know if you have any questions. And remember, we've got links in the description. We'll see you soon. Thank you guys.